He was so thin, his legs looked like they could hardly carry him. His voice was so soft, you have to lean close to hear what he said. But when he recited the Qur'an, mountains trembled. This is Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiallahu ta'ala anhu, the first to recite Qur'an aloud in Makkatul Mukarramah. He was a poor shepherd, unnoticed and unseen, until one day the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Abu Bakr saw him and asked for milk from his flock. Ibn Mas'ud radiallahu ta'ala anhu said, "The milk is not mine, it is entrusted to me." The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam smiled. Allah has raised a boy today who fear him in private. The boy was taken to Mecca, not as a slave, but as a son of Islam. The Quraysh gathered at the Kaaba, proud and boastful. Then a voice rose clear, strong and piercing, "In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful." Ibn Mas'ud radiallahu ta'ala anhu stood atop the Kaaba, reciting Surah Ar-Rahman. They beat him until he bled. He kept reciting. They said, "What has Muhammad brought but to turn shepherds into reciters?" He smiled through blooded lips. "Allah has honored me with his words." He was the Prophet's shadow, carrying his sandals, helping him with ablution, sleeping at his door. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam once said, "If I were to appoint a leader without consultation, I would appoint Ibn Mas'ud radiallahu ta'ala anhu." Allahu Akbar. He learned the Quran directly from the Prophet's mouth. Every verse, every tune, every pause. Amir al-Mu'mineen Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu sent him to Kufa saying, "I have preferred you over myself." In Kufa, Ibn Mas'ud radiallahu ta'ala anhu taught the Quran, fiqh and humility. He owned nothing but a clock, a bow and a copy of the Quran. When the governor's palace was built, he refused to enter it. "I fear its height will make me arrogant," he said. In his old age, he was forced out of Kufa for opposing measures of wealth. He returned to Medina riding a donkey, his belongings on his back. Someone mocked, "Is this the scholar of Kufa?" He replied, "Yes, and if not me, then who?" Allahu Akbar. On his deathbed, he called for his few possessions. He gave his daughter his Quran copy and said, "My wealth is this Quran. Guard it." Then he whispered, "I have never regretted anything as I regret a day I spent in leisure while I could have prayed." Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, the first voice of the Quran. He was thin in body, but his voice carried the weight of revelation. He was the shepherd who became the teacher of empires, the quiet boy who challenged the old of idols. Ibn Mas'ud radiallahu ta'ala anhu proved that greatness is not in appearance, but in how deeply the Quran lives in your bone. Allahu Akbar.